As some of you know, I live very near Asheville in western North Carolina. When Hurricane Helene slammed WNC, it appears the storm spawned several tornadoes, one of which devastated my community and nearby mountain neighbors. I'm doing okay, all things considered. So thank you so much for all of your messages and your check-ins. They really meant a lot to me. And I'm so sorry I couldn't reply most of the time. Most of my home was habitable despite extensive damage, so I was really lucky to have a beautiful home for sheltering in place while waiting for the roads to be cleared and for the power to be restored. My neighbors were so wonderfully supportive, and we all kept in touch with each other the best we could despite pretty dismal cell service. So I wanted to share some before and after footage from the storm. It's hard to adequately convey the extent of damage here, but I hope you'll be able to get an idea from these videos and photos. It's going to be a long time before I'm able to access any of my old walking trails in the woods, so I figured I'd start sharing images from the areas that have been cleared thus far. And those areas are my driveway and the bears' rub-a-dub tubs, which sit along the edge of the driveway. This is going to be a mishmash of various clips that were recorded at different times on different days. So my apologies for the inconsistencies. I just figured I'd throw all of these different segments together rather than share them piecemeal. So here goes. So somewhere through there is my house, and that is the tree that goes with the base here, a massive leaning tower of hickory, which is right next to my shed. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. And there's another tree on there too. So here's the Jeep. And here's the base of, I guess, the first tree, the mature tree that fell into my house. See? And then it fell onto these couple other trees onto my house. And so many favorite trees fell down onto the fence. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to cut an over and under route. Let's see, there's quite a little parallel thing going on here. Alright, so this one I go under. And there's my van, which is, so far, it's still okay. And it has a full tank of gas, so I can use it to charge my phone. So there used to be all forest here, and it's all gone. It all got knocked over pretty much. So I wanted to show you, I haven't been able to get very far on my driveway because this keeps happening. And also that keeps happening, that, you know, snapping into halfway up. So here we go. Started making a little progress here, but I don't have a chainsaw. I'll have to wait for the big guys to come and help me. So there's this. I need to make a nice little shelter here if you were a bear. Alright, so there's some more. There's some more trees. Oh boy. And they knocked down some more trees on their way down. That's kind of how it works. It's like tree dominoes. There's some more. And they knocked some more down over there. There used to be a little forest there too. This one. You can see why this one fell. And then this is as far as I got for cleaning a way to walk. But I am probably only a quarter or a third of the way of the walk to the tubs, to the bear tubs. So kind of lets you know how crazy this has been. This is where I had stopped on the driveway on my way to the tubs. And I'll see if I can show you where the tubs are. They're down there. At least I got to fill them again. So this is my driveway. I'm looking up towards the house. And Arturo and his crew managed to cut all the way through to my house yesterday after 3 days of work on the upper driveway and 2 or 3 days of work on the lower driveway from our neighbors. They did the lower driveway. Just amazing, amazing work considering how much forest fell. But I wanted to show you where the tubs are. My well is in here somewhere. But this is where the tubs used to be. And miraculously, the bobbin is still there. See? There's the bobbin. And the egg is still there. And the cub tub is intact, but the big tub got nailed. But the very last rubber ducky is still there. Yay! Hi, rubber ducky. We'll get you out of there someday. So, unfortunately, all the trails are gone. They're gone. I managed to find a couple of my cameras, but what really breaks my heart is the bear tree is gone. This was the bear's favorite trail in the area, so I don't know, maybe I'll open some of it up a little. I can't have all of these trees stay here. There's just not enough room for them all. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that the tubs are still here, sort of, and the toys made it. So, I don't know. In between eating acorns, maybe the bears will be able to enjoy themselves over here. I'll give you an update when I can. So there is the ducky, right? And this is the tree that had my main tub camera on it. I just wanted to show you where it is. It's down there on the ground. So I have to come back with a shovel to open it back up again, you know. Here are a couple more of my cameras. This one here is was the one that was my far tub view, where it actually looked up the driveway a little bit. So that's there. And this one under here is the, where'd it go? It's around here somewhere. Anyway, there is another camera in here somewhere. I just can't see it, but that was my main. Oh, there it is. It's over there somewhere under that tree. But that's where the bear tree, the main bear tree camera was. But the bear tree is no more. Bears will always be bears, though. They're always going to post their blogs and leave messages for all their bear friends wherever they are. So this is going to be my new challenge going forward after Helene. As I slowly locate and open up my old walking trails and logging roads again, I'm going to keep an eye out for other trees that may become new favorite bear trees and new favorite bear community bulletin boards. This challenge is going to be really important to me once we enter late spring and early summer next year, because that's when bear mating season begins again. And that's when the big boys like Frosty and Scruffy and Scarface will do their most enthusiastic marking. And I don't want to miss that. I just don't. Once all the trees and branches were removed from the tub area, I hand-sawed my way through to the well so I could reach the water to clean and refresh the rub-a-dub tubs. I was so encouraged by those recent visits from the two young bears who, despite all the major tree obstructions, still managed to visit the tubs. Now that the tubs are clean and refreshed, I'm happy to report there have already been a few more bear visits. And the visit that really made me smile again was Miss Belle and her butterballs. I was super happy to see them again. As heartbroken as I am to have lost so many beloved trees, some of which were just iconic and majestic in stature, I also have great hope for what can be achieved in this recovery. I'm looking for all the silver linings, and there are plenty to be found. The visit from Belle and her cubs allayed some of my fears about the wildlife and future recovery efforts. Bears do have their favorite places, and it appears they will continue to visit those places, even if they're more difficult to get to. So I'm going to work hard to open up all those paths again, so it's easier for the wildlife to travel along this mountain, and so it's easier for me to capture video footage of their travels, so I can share that with you. Thanks for watching.